Leo Ascendant, Leo Rising. For Leo Ascendant, Leo Rising, your new moon is happening in your 9th house, Leo. This is all about your beliefs, new beliefs. There's a lot that's happened in the last 2.5 years. There's a lot that we've all been through. And for you specifically, Leo, it's been messing around with the way you think and talk and communicate, and with your beliefs. Those changed. And they've been changing, and they're still changing. So it's okay, because having Aries in the 9th house means you're going to constantly be gravitating toward new beliefs. And in the 9th house, it's all about your religion, your spirituality, your philosophy on life. Don't get caught in the details. Just remember that it's not about that you have to follow a religion. It's not about that you have to have a certain path, a certain spiritual path. You're forging a new path for you. The only people that you have to be concerned about on that path is if you have a significant other, and if you have children. But other than that, when it comes to your spirituality, there's going to be a day of reckoning when, even if you have children, you have to allow them the same freedoms that you have in your 9th house, which is freedom of belief, the freedom to think and to believe what I want to think and believe. And that may be hard to deal with. That is one of the things about freedom. We all want it, but it's really difficult when others say that they want it and somehow their freedom it infringes upon our freedoms. And that's what this damn pandemic was about. It was, okay, yeah, I want you to have your freedom. At the same time, what you're calling your freedom it might cause me harm. It was like, wait a minute. So it was a really complex time. And yes, I am speaking about it in the past because we're coming to a closure, but we're not there yet. So just remember, we are not there yet. We've got a couple of months yet before this pandemic is over. So I want to make sure that when it comes to the beliefs, keep in mind that this new moon has to do with wounds about your body, wounds about your appearance, wounds that are possibly to your head, but wounds to your ego, because it's Aryan energy and it's conjunct Chiron. So being okay with how we look now, oh crap, we're all like, oh my God, holy crap. We're looking at pictures of ourselves a few years ago and we're like, is that me? Remember, it's just about the beliefs though, right? And it's freedoms. But that 9th house is also about the judicial system, paying attention to what's going on in the judicial system. It's all about the courtroom. But it's a big thing when I talk about Aryan energy and the beliefs and the judicial system is people of color. Right? Individuals who look different. And again, that's people who have masks on or people who have different kind of clothing. This is foreigners, foreign lands, foreign languages. That is the 9th house. Okay. Aries wants to travel in the 9th house. It wants to journey, because when it gets the ability to journey and travel, that's how Aries learns. That is the house of the higher learning. That's the house of going away to college. Right? Because when we go away to college, we go away to college, right? We're not with mom and dad anymore. We live somewhere else. Some of us even go to another country, right? Or possibly just live with people that were foreigners while they were in college. When you do that, that's when you experience learning, but you also experience freedom. Elevating that energy, there may be times where you can travel in the mind, travel energetically. Like there's just different ways to do all that. There's soul journeys. There's a whole lot of stuff here, but this is connecting to the cosmos, connecting to the universe, Aries. This is that Jupiter energy. It's like go big or go home. So just keep that in mind. The temptation to go big and go home, because it's Aries there. It's Mars. Mars has a short fuse. Mars doesn't have any patience. So it's going to be very quick to latch on to certain beliefs. All right. It's going to be very quick to say, oh, that's a great idea, and just go do it, because it's Mars. Mars is like, oh yeah, and just grabs it. And it grabs it so fast, nobody could say, but wait a minute, that just looks like a donut. That's not really a donut. But Mars moves so fast. Mars is fiery and combative. It's willing to say, you talking to me in the 9th house, because it's got Jupiter. And so when Mars and Jupiter get mixed together, it's like rocket fuel isn't moving fast enough. And so it says, fine, then I'll take the lead. That 9th house for you, Leo, you just gotta rein your Aryan energy in and say, hey, you need to slow it down a minute. And we got to take this step by step. And then we'll just wait and see what happens, right? Treat it as an experiment and see what the results are. Look at the data. And that takes time. You've got the ability to use your fiery sense because this trines your ascendant. Really excited for the fire signs with this. This is setting your intentions down and making your dreams come true.